Alright guys, we are here with the frog. Just gonna cast it along the shore first. Alright guys, so after about 10 to 15 minutes of throwing the frog, I threw it to the left where those bushes are. I threw it out diagonally. I threw it straight out. I threw it diagonally off to the right and parallel with the shoreline to no avail. These fish are extremely picky, but what really surprises me is usually they are not when it comes to throwing a frog. So what I end up doing is switching up from the frog to the wacky rig, Magnum, pumpkin, finesse worm, and seeing if I can't get some fish on the line. There's one. Pretty fish. Right in the top of the mouth, right where I want them. Although I lost my worm, wherever it may be, I don't know. But man, what a pretty fish. Look at that. I get a picture and get her back in the water. I have no idea where that worm went. Not a clue. Don't get any better than that. Thank you, baby. Appreciate it. The cool thing about that one was I literally saw the fish hit the worm and take off with it. See if we can't get a couple more. Drag is set. The nice thing about these worms is they fall extremely slow. So when you're fishing them, cast it out there and let it sink. Let it do its thing. And when it's falling, watch where your line touches the water. When you're washing the line, when it touches the water, it will tell you a lot about what is going on. If you see it falling and all of a sudden it stops or it does something that's different, chances are there was a fish there. And there's going to be times when you cast it out there and nothing bites. And that's okay. I'm going to see if there's a fish on this bed. I see something on that bed. Yeah, there was a bass on that bed. He was looking right at it. Another cool thing that you can do with these worms like this is skip them. When they're wacky rigged like this, it's amazing how far you can skip these worms when you have your reel set correctly. I'm not going to waste too much time trying to get that fish to bite because not all of the fish are still on the beds like this one is. Although that is a nice fish. Okay, let's talk about what just transpired. I was out there fishing on the beds, and I had this worm tied onto a wacky rig. This is the Zoom Super Salt Plus Magnum Finesse Pumpkin. Wacky rigged, off center, just letting it fall. Well, I was on a bed, and I thought I had it in a good spot, and I was just shaking it. And I got hung up and lost it. It happens. So I tied on the frog. I went all the way over to the other side of the pond, and I thought I was talking to you guys, but apparently I had it on the camera setting, and unfortunately you can't really take a video with the picture setting. So all of that mumbo jumbo that I was talking about, I lost. So I'm going to get in there and get these videos uploaded, and we're going to head to Bass Pro. Let's do it. All right. Time to crank the AC up. And let's get rocking. Make sure I got my phone here, which I don't. Leave it to me to forget something. Be right back. Oh yeah, back again. So, we're gonna go pick up my girl, get her to where she needs to go, and then I'm on the way to Bass Pro. We'll see you there. All right, guys, just got back on the road. We are getting ready to hopefully get some better lighting here. Getting ready to go to Bass Pro. I need to get some wacky rig hooks. I need to get some braided line and a couple other things, but apparently they have a good sale on rods, BPS, crank and sticks, so I'm gonna go check those out. I'm also gonna look and see what they have for the Berkeley stuff. I really like the look of those rods. The Dewa that I have, it's a bit different shaped. I don't like where the lure keep is. It's weird. So I'm gonna look and see what they might have in regards to lure keeps. Are we backed up? Are we having traffic issues here? Great. Super. Well, anyways, we will get there eventually. But when we do get there, I got a lot of stuff to check out. I'm also going to go to Gander Mountain as well. Take a look at the Omens 13 series, whatever there may be. I want to make sure that I make the right choice before I pull the trigger on some new rods. Reels, I pretty much know what I'm looking at. I'm looking at the Dewa, Tatula CTs, or some more Luz. For $100, you can't go wrong. They're awesome reels, and they get the job done. But if you know what the warranty is for Luz, please let me know, because I'm having an issue that just started. It almost sounds like it's completely dry of grease. If they have a warranty, it could be that it just needs to be cleaned and re-greased. But if you happen to know what their warranty is on reels, give me a shout and let me know. We're at exit 280. I got to get off at exit 287, Harrison Avenue, Cary, North Carolina, and we will be headed that way so I can get some new reels and new rods and new tackle. Let's go. All right, guys, we are at Bass Pro, getting ready to go in and see what we can find for rods, reels, and wacky rig hooks and some braided line and a couple other things that I need to get before we head back out on the lake. So we're gonna go see what we can find. Let's do it. So today is as good a day as any to be in here at Bass Pro because it is smoking hot right now, but I do know that as soon as I get back out there that they will be hitting those wacky rig worms again. So I want to get out there and check that out. 539. Some good deals on those frogs. 539. I just got a whole bunch of those frogs, so I definitely do not need more frogs. Sweet though. Alright guys, so Bass Pro is done. I actually had a rod tip break in the store. Not fun. So I had to order my rods and my reels. They're really limited on stock because of that sale. So it should be in Monday or Tuesday. But once we get all that squared away, I will have all the rods and reels that I need. What's up guys? Just got done at Bass Pro. Like I was saying, I had to order my rods and my reels, but they will be coming very soon. Now, I am on the way to Gander Mountain. So we're gonna go take a gander at the gander. See what happens. Let's go. Well guys, here's another damaged spot. This water is seriously overflowing, and I kind of had a feeling it was not going to be fun here as far as the water clarity and the current goes, but I have caught some fish out of here before, so I've got a Terminator white and chartreuse spinnerbait on here. Alright guys, so I am fishing up top, but I take a walk down to the bottom of the creek where the flooding was pretty bad, and trying to see if I can't get something down here. It's really nice. Let's do it. It's so full right now, so if I can keep it on top of the water, it should be good. I love this spot down here because it's so peaceful and I hardly ever see anybody come down here. That's one of the reasons why I enjoy it so much. There's crappie in here, there's bass, there's apparently some gar. I see some turtles. Oh, just had a hit. Something just bumped it. Oh, there's a gray heron. That's a good sign. It's hard to believe that all of this was underwater. All of this was underwater. It's ridiculous. But I'm gonna go back to where I got some bites. I'll try here again. I got some huge blades on here, so it's not gonna sink so fast. Alright guys, so we're gonna head up to the walkway for a minute, and then we're gonna bounce because we still have 2 more ponds to fish. I have a feeling the way the wind is blowing that it's gonna be good over there. So we'll just give it a few casts. One more cast. You know what? Let's go down here. Apparently, they don't want people fishing here. That's all good though. I know somebody that lives here. So, we're just gonna run over here, see if we can't find a fish, and then we're gonna bounce and get to the other ones. Let's do it, guys. All right, guys. First one on the Big Bite Baits Warmouth. I just got to figure out where that bait went. One single hook, flopping it around on the bed, driving this fish absolutely nuts. I don't know where it went, but it works. That is for sure. Pretty fish. This is a really good technique, guys. It's an expensive technique, but it definitely works. As you saw with that fish, they absolutely detest bluegill being on their beds, and that's exactly what this looks like. Perfect. Let's see if we can find another one. There are 2 big fish down here, guys. Big fish. And I've got that warmouth little bluegill lookalike right on their beds. And I just had one swipe at it. One came up and looked at it. If I can catch one more fish over here, I'll be happy. He's staring right at it. Now there's another one down there. Let's save our SD card and see if we can get it to come in. Stay tuned, guys. He swiped at it. I spooked him and he turned around and hit it. Now there's like 4 little baby bass swimming after this thing. He swiped it, guys. I had him in the air and it got off. I hope I got that on film. I think I did. I was recording and I didn't even realize it, so. Alright, well. I think I scared him away, guys. I should not have let it jump. But I was having fun. Here comes one. I'm gonna save my SD card in case I get one, guys. So stay tuned. Well, guys, I think I screwed up my opportunity to catch that fish today on this bed. But I do know one thing. This technique works very well. There's a little baby bass following it. But not the big mamas. I think I spooked them off. So we're going to see if we can find another bed. Let's go, guys. Here we go, guys. Pretty fish on the Senko. Gander Mountain Special. Throwing it out there and kind of running it along the surface. I saw it and then it just disappeared. Man, what a pretty fish. I'm going to get a picture and let it back in the water. All right. Pretty fish. All right, guys, I didn't have time to turn the camera on, but pulled out this pretty fish. They're getting better. Look at that. Nice, long, healthy fish. Thanks, buddy. Pretty fish. All right, guys, so that ended my day of fun. I went to a couple ponds. I went to Bass Pro, picked up some new gear. I went to Gander Mountain, which unfortunately you didn't see. I didn't bring my camera in, but I also got some sweet deals from them too, and even picked up some fish on the baits that I got from Gander Mountain. So all in all, it was a really, really fun day, and thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed it, and to see more, we've got tons of more good videos coming up for you. You know the deal, guys. Live long, love hard, catch fish, and if you like what you see, like and subscribe to my channel. We have another giveaway coming up at 150 subscribers and 200 subscribers, which is going to be a Lose Carbon Fire bait casting reel. Love you guys. Have an awesome night. Keep those lines tight. Peace.